I'm Faith, and welcome back to Faith's Take on Gaming, where I play anything and everything that I find interesting. And welcome to my quick reaction to the FNAF 2 movie trailer. It just came out the other day. I have not watched any other reactions or anything to it, because I wanted to watch it here with you guys. I am so excited. In case you guys didn't already know, if you're already on this channel, you definitely do. If you're coming from one of my other channels, though, maybe you don't. I really like Five Nights at Freddy's a lot. I like the lore, I like what Scott Cawthon does with the story, even when it doesn't always make sense. I think it's fun. I think Secret of the Mimic was super good. Interesting to see how these supposed retcons are going, but we're going to see. Anyway, I have kind of a FNAF wall even here in my room, as you can obviously see in any recent video that I've done. So, I'm super excited. Even met Matthew Lillard at Planet Comic-Con this year and got him to sign this really cool FNAF 3 poster that I got there, a piece of art by an artist there. So, thank you guys for being here to watch this with me. I'm so excited. I'm already rambling, so we're just going to get into it and see it, because the teaser was already so good. Mangle busted through that window. Amazing. So I am very excited. So let's go. Okay, let's go. Oh no, they're going to find... Oh no.
Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
You're thinking of the franchise location. This,
of course,
is the original.
Oh, it's the original! The water! Blue boy! Oh my god.
Little girl got murdered here.
Oh shit. Is this gonna... Oh my god, it's Charlie!
Do you guys hear that?
Yes, the music box is the puppet. Holy shit, let's go. Oh, I'm excited already. It's the puppet box! Let's fucking go. Oh no. The music stopped. Oh, it's gonna be so good. So this is gonna be the OG location,
so
just like how,
on
FNAF 2, it was like a prequel.
I think we've come pretty far, considering what we've been through.
How's Abby?
Some days she's good. Some days she misses her friends.
Yeah.
This story that you're gonna fix those animatronics.
Ooh, where'd she get
Giving
that?
her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Oh, a fast talker. Have we seen that before in the games? Possibly. Or in one of the books? Oh no. No! That's fucking... How's she gonna get stuff that look like the toys if it's the old one? Is she gonna go alone? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no! Is that Mangle? Let's go!
They're out there, Mike.
Oh, that was the puppet's hands! That was the puppet's hands! Oh my god. The creepy little black fingers.
Everywhere.
Was that body toy body gripping a fucking knife? Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, let's go. Oh, that's Balloon Boy. Yes! The flashlight in the hallway, let's go.
There's no way that'll work.
It will! Please, Mike, I swear it will. Oh, Withered Bonnie! Oh, I love Withered Bonnie. I love pointing out that shouldn't work. Okay, wait, okay. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. I was already so excited with the teaser, especially Mangle busting in the window. The Jim Henson creature department. If you haven't guessed, between being a 30-year-old woman who loves FNAF and the Muppets, I have the tism, okay? And autistic people, we love the Muppets, we love FNAF a lot of the time. So seeing them combine to make these robots is amazing. Them pointing out how dumb the mask idea is, chef's kiss, amazing. That's the thing about FNAF, is sometimes you gotta lean into the joke. Oh, Withered Chica. Withered Chica. Chica. Oh, okay. Real quick. So the storyline being the friends begging Abby for help and her following it makes sense. It completely ties in to the first movie, ties into where this could go, because yeah, they might have, like, you know, helped them, like, get revenge on the Yellow Rabbit, which we know is not going to stick. Just like in the actual FNAF 3 8-bit minigames, he just, like, sets in his pool of blood and shivers there. And just like in that, he was, like, shivering and spring-locked, but he wasn't dead. So we know that he's going to come back. That's literally his thing, right? And so we know that didn't stick. Thing is, they also didn't put the spirits at peace either way. Either way, even getting revenge on him, quote unquote, by spring locking him, like that little boy was still there. Golden Freddy boy was still watching him. So those spirits are still not at peace. So it would make total sense for them to call upon Abby to come help them. So that just is totally taking the film in a direction that makes sense based on the original. Good to see Vanessa out of the hospital, that she lived and she's okay, which we assumed would happen, but it's nice to see it. But I'm just like, poor Mike. Mike cannot catch a break. Like, he can't. It's like, it's not his fault his brother got freaking kidnapped by a murderer, okay? He was a kid too. So that happens. The mom dies, the dad leaves. But, okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, wait, first, puppet picture back there. But that's the thing. I love the character of the puppet. I've always really loved the character of the puppet, the character of Charlotte, Charlie in general, both in the games and in the books. I think Henry's story with her is particularly tragic, obviously, and I'm super excited to see how the film tackles it versus the books, which again, we're also getting in the games, and we're getting a little, and I'm talking about the main trilogy of books, the original trilogy, and then now we're seeing more of that in The Secret of the Mimic. Was Henry maybe not even as good a guy as we thought he was? And, you know, we're going to see about that as it goes on, I'm sure, but I love the puppet, so them kind of teasing that at the beginning is really good. The carousel, what was that shot? This shot with the water and the cave makes total sense. Are those like puppet like plushes? That's scary as hell. But the water makes sense because in the original books, in the trilogy of books, in the second one, they find this kind of underground water section. Is it going to be like it was a little ride or something? Which it seems weird, but there is reason for it to be in canon in the movies based on some scenes in the books. So we'll see where that goes. I assume, because this is the location that has a carousel, right? I assume this is the biggest one they had, just like in the games. It'll be a big one. So I think that place had a carousel and a little water ride or boat ride or something here. And it was just big. It was almost like a mini amusement park, maybe. That was all Freddy's theme, which is why it's so big. That's my guess, because why else would they add the underground water part? You totally could have skipped that. But it's in the books, and I feel like that's going to be a factor in this, which is very interesting that they chose to use that. Oh, the Balloon Boy! Oh, I hate Balloon Boy. Look at him, though! The flashbacks to the original, I like that. This, though, leads to the one thing in the original that I will say real fast that I didn't like, because it wasn't clear enough for the audience, especially people that don't know the original FNAF lore. Golden Freddy, I know he's supposed to look old. I know it looks a lot like in the game. He needed to be a slightly lighter shade of gold or yellow, because in this shot, he looks kind of brown. You can kind of see the yellow here, but when he was in Abby's house, when he first goes to get her in the first movie, a lot of people, including one of my sisters, were like, how did Freddy get there? But it's not OG Freddy. It's not this Freddy. It's Golden Freddy. And that wasn't fully clear to the audience if they didn't already know the story. And even then, it's kind of hard to tell. So that's the one thing that hopefully is... I don't think there's a way they could do that in this movie and have it be weird. But hopefully that's cleared up. Do you think they'll have Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie or references to them in this? Because that'd be pretty cool. That is so cool. I actually have a Toy Freddy thing up here that my sisters gave me. It talking to her, creepy as heck. And I'm like, your brother helped you the last time. Why would you go without him? He saved you guys the last time. Chica's always the scary one. FNAF 1 Chica, like even just in the game, scariest one to me. There are other versions of her. Like Toy Chica is like designed to be a little bit cuter, you know, not as scary, but she's scary. Look, this shot. Holy shit, hang on. I gotta see the puppet hand again.
They're out there, Mike.
Oh! Oh, the hands. Holy shit, that's so good. It's so creepy.
They're out there, Mike.
Oh!
Where?
The fingers! Huh! Oh my god, I'm so excited about that. Again, I love the puppet as a character. I love the tragic backstory of it. Though we've always had, at this point, a specific kid attached to it. Child of one of the Freddy's creators, the non-murdery one, who is murdered by his partner in the business, by the Yellow Rabbit. Done. And then she is if not the first, one of the first kids in the murder spree, and then goes on to try to help rest their souls herself. That part where he talks about it in FNAF 6 in the ending, and how she wanted to lift up others and help these kids. It's so good. Those fingers, though, like, the puppet design is creepy and very not Freddy's, you know? Yeah, look, this is Toy Bonnie grabbing a freaking knife. Oh, no, not a knife, like the knife sharpener pick thing. This shot was in the teaser. Toy Freddy in, like, the middle of some kind of FNAF celebration, convention, something. I'm very excited to see what the context for this is. Because we got people in Bonnie ears and Chica cosplays, and I'm really excited to know what this part is. So, again, the water. Yes, Mangle on the car. Okay, hang on. I'm going to have to look at that better. That looks like Balloon Boy's propeller hat. Is Balloon Boy in the water? Oh my god, there's an army of Balloon Boys in the second book. That's what it is. In the Silver Eyes trilogy, it's Silver Eyes, Twisted Ones, and Fourth Closet. Twisted Ones, I think, is the one where they're going to get some of their plot from, or some of their, maybe not even plot, like aesthetic and moments from. And in that one, that's where the underground cave with water is in Twisted Ones, and there's an army of Balloon Boys. But it's also because of the discs hidden in the walls of the building, the sound illusion discs. I don't know if we're going to get into that in these movies. That might make it complicated, because it is kind of complicated and kind of dumb sometimes. So I don't know if we're going to do that or not. But regardless, it looks like we might get the army of Balloon Boys, because why else would Balloon Boy be in the water right now? I bet that's a Balloon Boy. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, man. No, stop. Look at this shit. I am so excited for Mangle. You don't even know. Like, I always thought Mangle was, like, cool. Right? But then, I think when Help Wanted came out, and we started to see them animated in that, like, you know, more animated, more 3D environment, where it was, like, trying to look at you and pull your mask off and stuff. So good. Also, the vocals in Ultimate Custom Night, very good, very creepy. You know, I get to play Pull Apart and Put Back Together. You won't feel a thing. It's so good. I cannot wait for Mangle. Busting through a window, now it's gonna bust up the car. So good. Yeah, the Yellow Rabbit come back, obviously.
Not done with.
Even if in this movie, oh, Foxy, let's fucking go. I thought this was a Foxy shot because the eye patch, or it went by fast, and I was like, I think there was an eye patch there. Oh, Withered Foxy is also one of my, I love Withered Foxy, I love Withered Bonnie, I can't, I'm so excited. But even if in this one, it's not really Afton, and it's just her hallucinating it, that'll be enough, I feel, because FNAF 2 has so many animatronics. The game, there's 11, I think, if you don't count the shadows. And now you're having the Yellow Rabbit in it. You're having the Spring Bonnie in it. And I feel like that's going to be hallucinations and or flashbacks. Because we know there's going to be flashbacks. I think that's going to be hallucinations or flashbacks to when she was a kid, or her having this trauma now, obviously, or her trauma being even more of a burden in her life post first movie, right? And that makes total sense. So I feel like that's what's going to be happening, and I feel like they're going to save really bringing him back for the next one, I think. However, he is at the end of the second book, so he could be at the end of this movie. He is at the end of Twisted Ones. He could absolutely be at the end of this one. So I could see it playing out either way. I could see Afton being hallucinations and flashbacks in this one, main villain in the next one. That's like in the whole thing, because that's what FNAF 3 is all about in the games. Or I could see it being, it's hallucination and flashbacks till the third act, till like the climax. And then he's in there when they find out about Charlie and her backstory. If they even find out that much in this, we'll see. But the whole opening was about the puppet, so I feel like we're going to get a lot about it. They said a little girl was murdered here. I feel like they're really going to be focusing on the Charlie death, which makes me wonder, and again, that's her name in this, I'm just using it for clarity, but it makes me wonder if she in the movies will canonically be Afton's first kill. because that's what we thought, and then it got thrown all around, like, wait, was it Susie, who was Chica, who actually was the first, blah, 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 and it got kind of muddled and confused. But this might be them saying, okay, in the movies, clean slate, doesn't mean it's the same in the books and the games, but Charlie, the puppet girl, is the original murder, which I think, would make sense, given them focusing so much at the beginning of this trailer on it. Could be absolutely wrong, but I think it is. And we already know we're getting flashbacks, because there were a few pictures, like on-set pictures of flashbacks of the Afton household. So we'll see, but that's my guess. Withered Chica, man, the wizards, they're so good. The wires, because she has no hands. Oh. Whoa! Okay, this is what I really wanted to see. Oh my gosh. I know everybody loves Withered Bonnie's design, but holy crap, look at this in real life. The two sets of teeth, the messed up hand, like the Bonnie teeth, and then the endo teeth. Is that just Freddy's face? I thought the mask was supposed to be like a normal-sized mask for like a kid in the game. Maybe it is in the game. Interesting that in this they make it like a whole Freddy head. Like, that's the size of like a whole animatronic head, not just like a little mask a kid would put on at a party. So that's interesting. December 5th. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad they're not rushing it for a Halloween release, because that would have been easy to do. We're going to do a Halloween release or whatever. But I'm glad that they didn't. So, okay, my final thoughts real quick. This is supposed to be a quick video. I love all the designs. All these guys look amazing. Super excited to see this cast back, because I really did enjoy them. The Wizards look great. Mangle on top of the car. It'll just be really fascinating to see where all this goes. Again, how are they using Afton in this one? Is it just flashbacks? Is it going to be in the third act? How much of the Twisted Ones is going to affect this? Because there's not a ton of story in FNAF 2, other than this is a prequel to the first one, and here's like one of Afton's original murders with the puppet, and here's like the puppet trying to help these kids and putting them in the suits. Like, is that what it's all going to be? What's going to be added? What's going to be maybe adjusted or kind of edited? The underground water, I'm putting some, if I had money to put on it, I would put money on this. I think there's going to be a lot of the Twisted Ones in this, not including the literal Twisted Ones. They're not going to be in this, but I think the plot of the Twisted Ones, especially the third act, is really going to play a part here. In the first movie, it did too, with the Silver Eyes. At the end of the Silver Eyes, the animatronics take Afton's writhing body and drag him away, and that's what they did in the movie. And at the end of that one, there's an underground water cave, there's an army of balloon boys, it looked like there was a balloon boy in that water. I think a lot of the climax of the Twisted Ones will be in this. So that's my current prediction. I wouldn't have said that at all if they hadn't shown that water, but they did, and I'm like, ooh, I think we're getting some Twisted Ones action in this, like a lot more than I would have guessed before this trailer. I am so hyped. I know this was basically a ramble. It's 2 in the morning, and I just did a really long Twitch stream before this, so I'm just like, whoa, I'm just like buzzing and hyped. So excited for this. It's already late July, so we're getting it so soon. And I cannot wait to go see this in theaters. It's going to look amazing on the big screen. The Jim Henson Creature Shop, man, they do some amazing, amazing work with these things. And Blumhouse, letting Scott Cawthon do what he wants. The actors they've picked have all done such a great job. And I'm so excited to see them come even more into their own in these characters as the plot progresses. I am just so excited for this, and I hope you are too. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really hope that if you liked this, that you will like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, because it really helps me get to other people that are fans of the same stuff that I am, and get our little community to grow. Again, this is my gaming channel. I have a main YouTube channel and a Twitch that are all going to be linked below if you want to check out all that stuff. As always, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.
You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find